So we just checked in and now we have to wait 3 hours till we can board the plane. Today is day 1 of the trip. So we're leaving our hotel now and then we're gonna grab some stuff and then tomorrow we're gonna go to Banff. And in my bankroll, why you running away from me? I don't know. So the drive into Banff was actually such an experience. The view was so pretty, and from Toronto I never see mountains or like rocky areas like this, so it was very new to me, and everything was just so pretty. The water was so clear, and the weather was actually pretty good. So before we got to the Airbnb and stuff, we kind of just stopped on the way to see a few sites and a few of the parks, and just to like take a few pictures and to just take it all in. Sometimes you act like you don't care, you don't care. I don't mean to make you scared, make you scared. If you give me reason to be So after we hiked up many stairs up to the top of the mountain from the gondola, we went to visit this little waterfall area, which is also in Banff. And then after that, we headed into town to have our first meal in Banff, which we decided on eating ramen. And yeah, it was a very hearty meal. So after our meal, we got some ice cream for dessert, and then we headed to Vermilion Lakes, which was one of my favorite sights from this trip. The reflection of the mountains on the water was absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to see this again. Sometimes you act like you don't care, you don't care. Okay, day 2, Robert. When did we wake up? 5, and we're going to Lake Louise. And hopefully it doesn't rain. Robert, fit check. It's kind of chilly today. This is the views from our Airbnb. Very pretty. So obviously Lake Louise is one of the biggest attractions in Banff, and a lot of people say it's a little bit overrated, but I still very much enjoyed it. And we went on a hike to the top of the tea house, and yeah, that was very fun. Now we're taking a hike up this mountain. Thoughts, Robert? In my bankroll, why you running away from me? I don't know. Why you running away from me? I don't know. I may be seeing me say I missed that little feeling when I kissed your face. I was feeling so warm, now I'm feeling so cold. The weather was actually in our favor this trip. It didn't rain the entire time we were on the hike, but it did start raining after the hike, so we decided just to take a quick look around, and then we drove back to the Airbnb for dinner. In my bankroll, why you running away from me? I don't know. Point up. No, like up like this and then point it towards you. So on the following day, we made our road trip from Banff to Jasper, but along the way, we made a lot of pit stops to take a look at the view around us, and we went on a few mini hikes, and overall, everything we saw was so scenic, so the drive was definitely incredible, and I recommend doing this.
As I get my head straight, pacing in the backyard, staring at the cool water, dancing with the light ray, bottom of the pool sways. The sunrise chased my friends away, but I don't care, 'cause you can't buy a high today. It's in the air. It's in the air. Buy a high today. It's in the air. Dancing with the light ray.
So now it's really windy, and we're gonna hike up. Oh shoot! We're gonna hike up. It's very strong. The wind is very strong.
As I get my head straight, pacing in the backyard, staring at the cool water, dancing with the light ray.
Is full day 3, I think, and we're on yet another hike. Woohoo! This is in Jasper, and it's called the Meline Canyon.
Sometimes you act like you don't care. You don't care. I don't mean to make you scared. Make you scared. If you give me reason to be happy, if you kiss me tender, softly, cause I'm a fool.
We ended off this part of the trip just chilling at the Airbnb and just spending some quality time with my family. So for the next part of our trip, we went to Edmonton only because we had a friend there, so we were just visiting. And other than the West Edmonton Mall, there weren't anything else really to do there. And coming from Toronto, Edmonton in comparison is much smaller, quieter, and less busy. So our friends just took us around some of the neighborhood places where they hang out, and other than that, we just relaxed.
As I get my head straight, pacing in the backyard, staring at the cool water.
And lastly, before heading back to Calgary, we visited an alpaca farm where we got to pet them and feed them, and they were so cute, but they're a little aggressive too when you have the food in your hand. And lastly, to end off our Alberta trip, we went back to Calgary and then visited some of the touristy places and just walked around the city.
Sometimes you act like you don't care.